In classic Gothic horror, it's crucial that all the elements come together precisely to elicit a specific response from our audience. Among the elements necessary to instill dread, lighting plays a central role in the successful transfer of tone from the script to the screen. Fear is the primal reaction we want the audience to experience. If our lighting is crafted well, anxiety and shock value are exactly the results we achieve. There are many ways to interpret horror from a script. From a lighting standpoint, there are a few key elements that are consistent among successful films in this category. The following list of lighting traits are common to the horror genre. With each of these examples, we can see how they effectively translate fearful tones of a horror script. Deep shadows serve a dual purpose. While obscuring details from the audience that might suspend their belief, shadows also distort figures and support the altered reality of dark interiors and night exteriors. Dimly lit interiors reinforce the fear of the unknown by extending the volume of our sets. Narrow and cool color palettes support a point of view from early in the industry that moonlight in exterior and interior sets is blue in color. Use of theatrical smoke and fog effects help obscure imperfections in set pieces, lower the contrast of deep shadows, and add layers of depth to a shot. Smoke is also a common element seen frequently in horror, playing on baser instincts regarding the fear of the unknown or the supernatural and fear of distant lands. Strong backlighting techniques can hide imperfections in character makeup. Truly scary prosthetics rely greatly on the viewer's imagination. Lower light levels serve this aim perfectly. Hard light sources promote a high contrast in our photography, which in turn allow deep, scary shadows to occur. Low levels of fill light support the work of the hard light sources by keeping the contrast of the shots high while carefully protecting details from being revealed. During the golden age of Hollywood, when horror genre was in its infancy, lighting conventions were devised to heighten the tension in a scary scene or to focus attention on a character's particular action. Techniques were used known as Lugosi lighting, named after the famous Hungarian actor Bela Lugosi. Actors, especially those in creature makeup, were lit from below to exaggerate the features of the face and elicit a fearful reaction. Eye lights were a trademark of cameraman Carl Friend, who used them in the Dracula franchise whenever the character was hypnotizing his victims. While these tricks of the lighting trade have come to epitomize the classic horror style, they should be used sparingly. Overuse of any particular convention in our lighting can become monotonous or cliché. If all of these techniques are applied judiciously, we can create the necessary emotions that instill fear and anxiety in the viewer without relying on expensive computer-generated post-production effects.